Last day. Yeah, great weather again today. This is my last day to look around Japan. Akari said she'd be taking me out to Yokohama. Okay, let's make my last day here the best. So, are you ready to head out? Ah, yeah, completely. Okay then, let's start. Yawn. Akari, you look really sleepy. Are you okay? Ah, sorry, I'm fine. Don't worry about me. You really don't look well. Do you think you might be coming down with something? If it's too much of a bother, you don't have to come with me today. Yeah, what are you saying? You don't want to go with me? That's not it. That's not what I'm saying at all. It's just that if you're sick, I don't want... And that's what I said. And that's why I said I'm fine. And not to worry about it, alright? That's true, but... Anyway, let's get going. We want as much time as possible to look around, right? Yeah. I know she said she's fine, but I wonder if that's true. This last week she's gone out with me so often, done so much, and she just got back from Kyoto. I wonder if all the activities catching up with her. By the way, how much do you know about Yokohama? Not very much, really. Not much. Well, to tell you the truth, until you asked me yesterday, you could say I didn't know anything about it at all. I see. Sorry. You don't have to apologize. But it's like I lied to you. I told you not to worry about it. And that means all my hard work wasn't in vain. Huh? Nothing. Just talking to myself. Speaking of which, you don't know where Yokohama is, do you? No. Embarrassingly enough. It's next to Tokyo. It's a harbor town in the Kanagawa prefecture. So it's not in Tokyo. I guess it must be pretty far. Nothing to worry about. It may be only one prefecture away, but you can still get there directly from a large station in Tokyo or Ikebukuro. It doesn't take that long at all. It can't be more than 30 minutes from either station. I see. I guess it would take longer to go to places within Tokyo that require a lot of changing trains, huh? That's about right. Anyway, I'll save the detailed description for Yokohama after we get there. Okay. Well, here we are. This is Yokohama? Yes, this is one of Yokohama's most famous tourist spots, Harbor View Park. Harbor View Park? Yes, you can see the whole city from up here. I wonder if we can see the Miyato Miuri 21 from here. Miyato Miuri? It's an amusement park. It has Japan's tallest building, the landmark tower, and a big Ferris wheel called Yokohama Cosmo World. Anyway, it's the kind of place it's kind of like the heart of Yokohama. It's strange, we should be able to see the Yokohama harbor. Isn't that the harbor over there? Huh? See? There are boats docking. You're right. That means the harbor that the park overlooks. That's the harbor that the park overlooks. Oh, come on. What an annoying name. Akari? That's right. I haven't told you about Yokohama yet. This place, Yokohama, was an itty-bitty fishing village 150 years ago. Small? This place? Yeah, there was less than 100 houses here. It was that small. 100 houses? How did it get to be such a big city in such a short time? Well, because America's ships came. American? Until then, Japan was in a period called the saku, which the trade with most countries was forbidden. But in 1863, an American named Admiral Perry came to Japan to open up our borders. The saku came to an end, and Yokohama was chosen as the vanguard to trade with other countries. In other words, it was a window to foreign trade. That's right. Afterward, Yokohama turned from the sleepy fishing village to a town filled with cutting-edge foreign culture overnight. And with a mere 150 years, it became the huge city you see today. Wow. You could say that that Japan's modernization began right here in Yokohama. When Yokohama became a foreign trade port, the whole area was designed to cater to foreigners. So they built a lot of Western style buildings in this area, and it became a big tourist spot. Western style, huh? Yeah. Anyway, as long as we're here, you want to look around? Yeah, I think so. This area is called the Yamata-chuki in Japanese, but English, I think you call it Yamata Birha? Birha? Ah, I bet she means bluff. And because people from consulates of Europe, countries like England and France live here, it became an upper-class residential district. See? Do you see all the adorable houses? Yeah, I see what you mean. It really is strange having all these European-style houses in the middle of Japan, a Japanese town. But from our standpoint, I guess it doesn't seem as strange at all. But right now, I'm more worried about Yawn. How unwell Akari's been looking since this morning. She looked exhausted the whole time on the train. Hey, Akari, are you sure you're okay? Huh? I'm fine. Why do you ask? It's just, you look completely exhausted. Ah. Hey, if you're really tired, you don't have to force yourself. I told you, I'm fine. I'm not tired at all. I hope not, but... Anyway, let's get going to the next destination. Sure. Anyway, I'll just have to keep my eye on her. Ah, here we are. This is Chinatown, right? Wow, that's amazing. You got it right off the bat. I think it would have been obvious for anyone looking at it. The Chinatown in Yokohama is said to be Japanese biggest, alongside the ones in Nagasaki and Kobe. It does seem pretty big for a Chinatown. Right? Originally, this area was a settlement for Europeans who came to trade here, they say. I see, so how did it end up as a Chinatown? You've been listening. Because when Japan opened her doors, there weren't many people who spoke foreign languages. So the Europeans would bring Chinese people with them, since they could communicate with Japanese in writing. They say the area where those Japanese people lived became the basis for this Chinatown, but back in those days, Europeans still outnumbered the Chinese in the area. Wow. All that changed in 1920, 1923, I think. There was a terrifying earthquake called the Great Kyoto earthquake. Over 140,000 people died. It's called the greatest disaster in Japanese history. 140,000. Must have been a lot of damage. There was. The damage was so bad that people were even thinking of moving the capital somewhere else. If that had happened, Tokyo wouldn't have become the city it was today. Anyway, the Great Kyoto earthquake caused a lot of foreigners in this area to move back to their home countries. And the ones who inherited it were the Chinese. In the years that followed, the region developed into the big Chinatown we see today. I see. Yeah, hey, do you know Sunbun? Sunbun? I think you call him Sanyata Sen in English? Oh. We studied him in my history class. He was a Chinese revolutionary, right? Yes, a revolutionary. They say that after he was exiled, he spent some of his time in this town and continued his revolutionary work. Wow, I didn't know that. Anyway, one of the highlights of Yokohama Chinatown is the Cantonese Bureau. Cantonese? Yeah, it's a bureau venerating one of China's most famous military generals. Bureau? A bureau is where you worship ancestors of other great people. I think you call it a Masumuri in English? Ah, you mean mausoleum. Mausoleum. So Kyoto was the name of a really strong general who lived in China around 280. He had a really long beard and was renowned for a sense of duty, not just to China but to Japan as well. Have you ever read the Shogun Shi? I think it's translated in English on the title The Romance of Three Kingdoms. Ah, I've never read it, but I know of it. They used it a lot as Mofi in anime, right? Right. The general kanji that you see in those animes is the kanji verberation here. Verberate here. Right, but my image of Kanabu is totally as a girl. That tells me a lot about your anime viewing habits. Yeah. By the way, the building only dates back to the 40s, but the site itself is over 150 years old. In other words, the Kanu-san has been protecting this area for 150 years old. 150 years. So he's like a protective spirit? That's right. As long as we're here, would you like to pay tribute? Sure, right. This area really feels like a total Chinatown. So many Chinese restaurants, see? And all the little shops up and down the street. I see. Hey, look at that one. It's full of cute little trinkets. It is. I've never seen anything like these. It's amazing, isn't it? That's what I said, but there really are lots of Chinatowns all over the world. There are reasonable Chinese restaurants even in my town. I mean, it's not that I hate Chinatown or that I'm bored or anything. It's just I'm just really worried about Aki-chan, about Akari. I'm grateful for her to explain so much to me, but she really does seem less energetic than usual. She's not smiling or getting mad at me the way she usually does. I really feel like she's forcing it. Ah, hey, what's that? That delicious smell wafting through the air. Wanna eat, Akari? It'll be my treat. Akari? Hey, Akari? Huh? Don't say huh. Did you hear what I said? Huh? Oh yeah. Because I heard it. Where was I? You were talking about the shops and all the shops in Chinatown. Ah, right, yeah. I was talking about the number of shops, Yeah, I know all about that. I think. Curry is definitely. That's it. There are over 600 stores in Chinatown. Almost 250 of those are Chinese restaurants. There are so many, I bet it's hard to decide which one to pick. Speaking of food, I think I'm getting a little hungry. Hey, it's about that time. Let's get something too. Curry? What? You're not hungry at all? It's not that. Just maybe it's time we went home. Huh? What? You're not having fun? That's not it. It's just that. It's not that at all. Just what? I really think you're under the weather today, Curry. I think it's best if we just go home. Get home. Right, there's no point in pushing yourself so much you get sick. Said I'm fine. Huh? I told you, I'm just fine. But, don't butt me. If I said I'm fine, I'm fine. Akari. By the same token, if you're bored, you just say I'm bored. If so, I'm not. That's not it. That's not it, sort of. Can I really say that I wouldn't have preferred we go somewhere else, at least a little? Or maybe that I'm thinking, if we'd gone somewhere else, Akari, I could have seen more of Akari's expressions. Yeah, you didn't say anything. That means you're bored. No, that's not it. That's not it at all. Just, yeah. I get it. Get what? You want to go home? That's fine, go home. No, I didn't say that. I didn't say I want to go home. Yeah. Then like you said, I'm not feeling on the weather, so I'll go home. Is that what you want? It's not like that at all. And once I'm gone, you can go wherever you want. I'll just go home like you want, so... Wherever I want, by myself? Yeah. You think I'm boring, don't you? So I'll stop wasting your time. It's your last day, and you want to go somewhere more fun, don't you? So I'm going. Akari? Wait, Akari. Hey, Akari. I ended up chasing after Akari, and we really did end up going home. No matter how I tried to talk to her on the train, she wouldn't respond. I guess losing her temper like that is more proof that she's not feeling well. Anyway, I'll let her take it easy today. Akari, why did you come with me? Well, I can't just go sightseeing while you're home alone. While you go home alone. That's why I told you I was fine. Even so, hey, come on. What are you doing? The house is that way. The supermarket. I forgot to get one of those ingredients for tonight. I told you not to worry about that. You'll get dinner somewhere. I got the cool beanie over there. See? So don't worry about it. Just... Akari? Okay, I got it. If you want a Kopini bento for your last day, you can just buy it yourself. I don't care anymore. Akari? Pant. Akari, she's so fast, I have to catch her. Pant. She got away from me. Akari, she ran into her room and won't come out. Did I say something to offend her? I was just worried about her. Look, it looks like Makoto's gone off somewhere too. The house is quiet like this. It's never been like this before. Akari, this is my last day here in Japan. Why did it have to turn out like this? Why? Ah, Makoto. You're back already? That was fast. Well. Speaking of which, where's Akari? In her room? Yeah. What's wrong? Did something happen? Did you try to make a pass at her or something? No way, I would never do that. I'm kidding. No matter how shameless you are, you would never do something like that. Sigh. So, did something happen? Well, I'm sort of, but sort of not. When you put it that way, I bet it was. Was what? Makoto? I can't do it. It's not my place to explain it. You're just gonna have to figure it out. That's cruel. Anyway, if Akari won't come out, we have to figure out something for dinner. It's your last night here, so maybe I ought to whip something up myself. Huh? Whip something up? Makoto's gonna cook? Let's see what's in the fridge. Wait, Makoto. La la la. If I don't stop there, this is gonna turn into another disaster. Ah. What's wrong? Look, in the fridge. It's packed with ingredients. Oh, you're right. Why is there so much here? You don't know? Huh? I think I know. If you know, then what is it? Sigh, you're hopeless. Here, let me give you a hint. Hint? Have a look in the entrance. Entrance? Is there something in the entrance? Just go look. Just go and look. What could it be? This is Akari's bag. She was carrying it. Huh? There's a book peeking out. This is... Mikoto, this is... Do you know what that is? This is a Yokohama guidebook. Did you look inside? I saw. Yes. So that's the entirety of my hint. As for the answer... Well, it looks like you've found it. Yeah. The Yokohama guidebook that Akari was carrying. All the best sightseeing routes, all the most popular sightseeing spots, and all kinds of information about them. She had checked them all in such detail. I imagine that was the first time she's been to Yokohama. The first time? So she must have checked it out all out in detail. She probably stayed up all night. So it's not that she wasn't feeling well. And after all that, I page after page, there's notes, handwritten, all of them. Was this all so she could give me a tour? I told you not to worry about it. This means all my hurt wasn't in vain. It's strange, we should be able to see Yokohama Harbor. But in 1863, an American named Admiral Perry came to Japan to open up our borders. All that changed in 1920, 1923, I think. Then it was all because, and here and there she translated the harder words into English. Even though she's so bad at English. This is the area called the Yakamichiki in Japanese. In English, I think you call it the Yamatibura. I think you call it him San English. A buri is where you worship ancestors or great people. I think you call it it's a mausoleum, but in English. Have you ever read the Senko Shiki? I think it's translated in English under the title The Romance of Three Kingdoms. Akari. She really is an awkward one, that girl. But she really tried hard to prepare and wrote down all the English she's so bad at. Then all the ingredients in the fridge, and probably the same reason. She didn't want you worrying about her today. She wanted you to think highly of her. Think highly of her? That's why she worked so hard? And after that, I just... Akari! Akari. You can stay in there. Just hear me out. Look, I'm sorry. I didn't know how much you've been preparing for today. I didn't even think about it. Now that I know how hard you worked for me, and after that I just ruined it. It's like I just trampled on all your efforts. Akari, I guess she won't come out. Listen, Akari, maybe it's too late now, but I just want to say one thing. I'm sorry about today, and thank you. She won't come out of her room. She won't even talk to me. I guess I really must have hurt her bad on my last night here. If I had realized her feelings even just a little bit, then maybe I could have had a better night on my last day here. And then maybe I could have told Akari how I feel about her and how I feel. Yes, I think but there's no way I can do that now. Maybe tomorrow. I hope she'll talk to me at least a little bit tomorrow. If she does, then I guess she isn't coming out. Yeah. I'm sure she knew when you'd be heading out, but I guess she just wants to be stubborn. I really am sorry. I'll try to call her out one more time. Don't. Ah. Don't bother. It's time, we have to go. But I really would like to see her one last time. To hear her voice, but let's go, Makoto. At least say goodbye to her. I left a letter in front of the door to her room. As long as she reads it, it should be okay. A letter? Yeah. All my feelings, all my thoughts are in that letter. As long as she understands how I feel, Are you sure? Yeah. I see. I understand. It was just a week. And I don't like leaving it behind like this, but this house and Akari, thank you. Thank you so much. Thanks for coming to see me off. It was nothing. I hope you'll see us again sometime. Sure, and you should just visit my town sometime. Sure, I'll definitely try. Anyway, bye. Yes, bye. Farewell. Farewell, Japan. And... wait! Huh? Pant. Akari? Thank goodness I made it in time. Akari, you came? Akari? Hey. Yeah? I am very sorry to make you be dispersed yesterday. Huh? But I was so sad. I really wanted to surprise you, Akari. It be very selfish, but if you forgave me, I did yesterday. No someone to me garo miya kasuni uni misito go za samadhi. So please me tira sadi. Huh? Kiss me. See ya again. Promise me. Ha. Oh no. I got caught up in the moment. But that meant what I thought it did, didn't it? That's it. The paper bag. Akari gave it to me just as we parted. I wonder what's in it. A doll? And a letter? I made you a doll. It looks like you, doesn't it? I'll be waiting breathlessly for the day we meet again. This is the seal of our promise. With love, Akari. Aww. Akari. Waiting breathlessly for the day we meet again, eh? If we're going to meet again someday, if she's going to promise that, I'll have to show her around my country. So then, I'll be studying Japanese every day so I can communicate my feelings to her without misunderstanding. Until the day I see her again. For that day. I mean, the only notes I have for this game really would be for the Japanese words. Maybe put like a description of how to actually say them underneath them instead of just putting them on there. But that would be my only suggestion of anything. Phew. I finally made it. Let's see, the next thing I need to do, that's right, I need to buy a Suga and then an express ticket. Then I need to get on the train. After that, I take the Narada Express. I do this, then that. Right, it's perfect. It's been a whole year. She swore she'd come visit me in my country and told me to wait for her. Akari had promised she would come, but it never seemed to happen. I'm sure she completely intended to come, but she was still in school. She didn't understand how hard it was to raise your own money, take time off, and go overseas by yourself. I really didn't want to keep my promise to her, but more than that, wanting to keep that promise, I wanted to see her again. Wanting to see her again was overriding my feelings, and so I came back to Japan. Naturally, I kept it a secret from her. Let's see, I think this is where I change trains. Then there's Akari. What if she gets mad at me for not waiting for her? But still. It's been a whole year. It hasn't changed at all. Oh, no way. Ah. Akari. Oh, I can't believe we bumped into each other like this. Why are you here? Well, I just really wanted to see you. Oh, you. I told you to wait, you jerk. Hey, what is it? What's so funny? You just reacted just the way I thought you would. Akari, there's just so much I wanted to say, but I won't try right now. Just what? I just want to enjoy my happiness from seeing you again. Akari, welcome home. And that is the end of Go Go Nippon, my first trip to Japan. And now we shall get started on some new videos, shall we?